Greetings. What is going on, guys? My name is Pone, and I have for you guys today, for your ear pleasure, a nice commentary about my review on the Advanced Warfare game. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, Pone, what do you think about this game? Would you buy it? Would you recommend it to friends? How's your grandma like it? You know, everybody been asking me all these questions, so I'm like, okay, it's time. I've let it simmer. I did my first impressions about a week ago. I've played the game enough now that I feel like I am qualified enough. Got a PhD in doing game reviews now. I feel like I've done this for long enough that I can actually give you an honest review of this game. So, without further ado, let's hop right into it. I'm going to give this game a 7.5, and I know it's kind of back-asswards to rate the game before you talk about the game, but we're doing it that way today because I don't have a boss. I make my rules, okay? So, this game is pretty interesting. It's extremely fun when you play with friends. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go into the praise portion of this commentary. I love the maps in this game. The maps are beautiful, they're vibrant, they're fun to play. I love this map, Terrace, Solar, Riot. I love the maps in this. Probably one of my favorite franchise entries with this one, Advanced Warfare. It's gotta probably have the best maps that I've played so far overall. I really like the Modern Warfare 2 maps. I mean, talking about base release, these right here are extremely fun, and there's a lot of them too. I always felt like, you know, most of these games offer like 6 maps or something. It feels like there's like 12 maps or something in this game. Seems like there's quite a few of them to play in this. Now, another good thing on that topic is most of the maps are pretty well prepared and developed for a variety of the game types. On top of that, variety is what makes this stand out. The customization is great. The 13 pick, I like it. I like this game a lot, to be honest. I think adding in the, you know, the exos and stuff like that was a unique idea. It's not too much. It's not game breaking. I mean, those are simple little abilities, if you will. Nothing's just ridiculous with them. So I think they haven't done like negative aspects. A lot of times when you add so many new things into a game, you usher in the possibility with so many more potential things that there's going to be a mistake with quite a few of them, and that has always been what has hurt Call of Duty in the past. How much did they change in Modern Warfare 2, implementing the nuke, the variety of kill streaks and everything like that, and then noob tubes were a thing, and they plagued their game, and it seems like when you add so much to a game, you also add that risk of, you know, something just being exploited or just taken advantage of. This game, I think, has done a great job at that. I love the game. I love the customization. I love the maps. I love playing it. I love to have ranked as a priority now. Now, with that being said, the guns seem pretty awesome, most of which seem pretty balanced. A lot of people saying the BAL is overpowered. I disagree. I've experienced a lot of times in this game, the AK, all of those seem to be pretty well on par. I've had a lot of fun playing this, though, and that's what it goes down to. They've implemented all those new game types. Momentum, which is a reboot of the World at War called War game type. Absolutely beautiful game type. I'm glad that's back in here. And on top of that, they've added in new ones like Uplink, which is extremely fun. Probably the most fun I've played on an FPS since like my Halo days. And Uplink is just so much fun to play with friends and everything like that. It's a true gift to this game if you just feel like clowning around with your friends. Now, with that being said, again, this game is pretty solid for the mechanics and everything at hand. The maps, they have the ranked being a thing now. Ranked is always a great thing to add that competitive edge to any video game. Now, where things get a little complicated, this does not feel like a traditional COD for me, and I'm not talking like, oh my god, it handles like Titanfall without the mechs. I'm not saying that. That is very true, but Titanfall does it well. You can play that with your pilots and run around and navigate, and nothing's overdone. These maps, I don't know if it's simply because they're smaller, but it feels like it's extremely hard to build streaks. It's extremely hard to not get shot in the back. I feel like people are spawning behind you, and above all, these game types, as always in Call of Duty, most of the objective game types are usually littered with people that don't want to play the objective, but they want to be there anyway, because that makes all the sense in the world. So, it makes this game so much harder now due to the lack of kill streaks, the challenge to build streaks up now. Not to mention, it doesn't seem like this is a very pub-stomping friendly game now because of that. It seems like it's very hard to play this game and enjoy it solo. Now, that's one thing that I've always loved about Call of Duty to date, is that I could just have a stressful day, want to just go home, beat my meat, hop on Call of Duty, and kill things. I mean, I didn't need friends. I didn't need to build a team or call my buddies up and say, hey, you want to play COD? I feel like unless you're playing with a team right now, this game gets extremely frustrating very, very quick. I feel like because of that new enhanced mobility and the verticality and the jumping and the dashing and all of that being implemented into this game, it's so much faster to navigate the maps, which means, you know, you're going to get killed a lot on reloads because people can just get from A to B so much faster now. So that's the real struggles. I feel like this doesn't feel like an original COD. It doesn't feel like you can just have that gameplay and play it casual and run in here. I feel like unless you're rolling with a team, you're going to get dominated. Not to mention you get thrown in. If you're rolling and solo queuing up, you're going to be thrown in games that have already started. It seems like even more of a plague than it has been in previous titles. So, I like the game. I think it's extremely fun. Like, fun for a COD even. Really fun for a COD. But I feel like unless you're playing with a team, it's just pretty much not even worth doing. I don't like playing this game solo. It's just not something I enjoy doing because I get frustrated extremely easy. I get spawned behind. Teammates aren't playing objectives. So unless I'm playing like free-for-all or TDM, it's not a very enjoyable experience. Now, again, that's what I said. It kind of steers away from what I've loved about COD so far, because if I ever want to play tactical gameplays or where I need a team, I generally will go and play something like Battlefield or a MOBA like League of Legends or Smite or something. I feel like if I wanted to push myself for that challenge, I would go do that. I shouldn't have to do a pub game and play it like that and get teammates just to avoid getting stomped or something like that. So that's just how I feel. So again, it doesn't feel like a traditional COD, some good, some bad. Overall, the gameplay is awesome. I do recommend people to purchase it if you do have friends to play with on your platform. It's a great fun experience if you're playing with friends. But again, that's where I stand. I think a lot of great additions were thrown into this game. Looking forward to see what you guys think down in the comment section below. Let me know what you would rate the game and what you love and dislike about it too. Thank you guys for your time. If you're looking forward to another game review soon, leave a title down below that you guys would like to see me review. Take care, guys. Have fun. I'm gonna go play in Poseidon's pool because I got my water wings.